Hello and welcome back to the Microsoft Excel application course. In this video we will continue on the topic of charts, shapes and pictures, and we will look specifically to the features or elements of a chart. Recall that in the first video we created or inserted a chart. So let us pull up our workbook again, and here you see the chart we created in the earlier video about PowerTech profit. So every chart has its elements or parts or features. To explain that, I will pull up a document to help with this. So here we see features or elements of a chart. So a chart consists of a chart title, which is, for example, here, this is an example chart similar to the one we just generated. And the idea is that at the end of this video, we can, do this level of formatting to show the areas. So a chart title where you describe what the chart is, for example, PowerTech Computers Profit Record. Chart area, which is here, showing the background of the chart, and a plot area, which is the area within the background where the chart is inserted or generated, the one with the grid lines. And you also have the grid lines, which are the white stripes that you see here. So that's pointed by this one, the grid lines. And next is the vertical axis, which is this one, showing you the name. The horizontal axis, which is the x-axis, which is here. And also the legend, which is a description of this bars that you see here. In this case, it will be like the profit. And also data labels, which are here showing you some extra information on top of the chart for visibility and more information. So that's exactly the parts of or features of any chart. So what we're gonna do, we will minimize this and go back to our workbook. And how do you include those features in this chart or on this chart? So here you see a chart title from the chart we created, so that is already included. What we're gonna do is, let's see if we can expand this a little bit. So we are going to figure out how to include all those features. The first thing you do is you click on the chart background that is here. So that means select the chart, then go to chart design menu, then you can go to chart layout group, and you can go to add chart elements. If you click the arrow down, then you see most of the element of features we've described. So now we're going to play with each one of them. When you make a choice, you look to the chart here to see what happens. So if you point to axis, now the dark boxes tells you that they are already selected. So this is showing you the horizontal axis. If I click it, I don't see it anymore. But if I go back, axis, horizontal, it comes back. In the same way for the vertical axis, I can take it out. It's not out anymore. That's the profit. And I can go back and put it in. Now if I want to add the other features, I can go back to the add elements for the title. So this is axis title. So currently we don't have any axis title on both, so we can put a horizontal title, and there you see an axis title. We can go to axis title, we'll put a vertical one, there you see an axis title. So we keep doing this. For the chart title, we already have a chart title, so we will not do anything there, but be aware that you can remove it by clicking none, or you can put it above or center, and you can also look for more options. So we'll keep it above and click again. Data labels, let's put them inside base and see which one yeah, let's use call out. So we will keep call out, and then you see all the data labels coming up. And then the next one is the table. We can put a table below the chart if you want. So that's this one here. But I would recommend we leave it out. So table, let's say none, to make the chart look simple. And another item will be we will skip error bars for now. In grid lines, we can use major vertical. So if you look at the grid lines before now, it's only horizontal grid lines. No, but we can add vertical ones as well. And we can just go to the legend, and we can add a legend to the right. And there you see the legend to the right. Okay. And trend line, you can add that if you want. Something that shows a kind of trend. That's the blue line here, dotted line. But I will take that one out. Okay, so basically this is how you create the futures on your chart. One more thing we can do is to show you another way that you can do all this. So if you click outside and then select the chart again, you can go to the plus sign here, which is also the same thing as chart elements. Click it, and everything we've done so far you can do also with this by clicking on them or using the arrow. For example, if I click the axis title, you can add or remove the horizontal or vertical axis title, but I will not change that because we already did that. So this is all you need to know about the futures, and in the next video we will continue. Thank you very much.